Hi beautifuls, welcome back to Yildiz Readings 5D. For those of you that don't know, I'm a psychic medium, twin flame coach. I cover astrology, moon energy and personal development. If you do want to come join us in the members hub, we have private twin flame questions in there. No super chat required. And yes, monthly I come to you live, and during those sessions you're able to ask quick super chat questions. Now for this video, we're going to tune into your psychic energy surrounding your zodiac sign and anything that may come up through this. We will have the extension read should you be interested. Love and light, guys. Sit back, relax, grab a cuppa, and let's get into your update. Hi beautiful Aries, welcome back. We're here to do your psychic clairvoyant read. I have pulled the cards, and yes, astrologically we can feel we have really done a little bit of time on the merry-go-round, and now we're going to check in with the energy of where you're at. Now, the way the cards are coming through is there's no turning back. That's the first message that I really have for you. And I feel many of you are, working very hard, I would say. But at the same time, psychologically, I feel your value has changed. Something in a moral compass has changed. For some of you, this isn't a connection. For some of you, this is to do with various spheres of life. And you do have the kangaroo totem coming in the reverse. Now, especially with the two cards crowning. The number one thing I will say from these two, you have Spirit Keeper of the West. It's in reverse, so there's no turning back. You also have Kangaroo Totem. Now, there might have been things that you were dealing with in a group, things that might have been a little bit tedious and something really that wasn't going so well. And from the past position, you have the Three of Swords in reverse. So it might have felt that you were juggling. You were trying to go left and you were trying to move through the matrix of a situation. Some of you, it could have been really leaving a third-party situation behind. But it felt very interfering. It felt very stifling. So whatever that was, I think you've really dug deep and you've moved into working through those scenario ships and reaching a sense of resolve. And I really feel you don't quite know where you're going from here, but you definitely know that it's going to be towards your spiritual compass, which does make sense. You do have prayer feather as your crowning energy also. So your overall is saying there's no going back and you're having faith in the process. You don't know where you're going. Maybe you don't even know completely what the dream's going to be yet, but you're not allowing your ego to drive you. You're moving in it. And some of these things we can say happen to us. Other times it can be that it happens for us. And 9 times out of 10 it is that it happens for us. I do feel you're practicing moderation. You're really gauging things from a very practical level. If this is in the sphere of work, I have pulled a few cards for such. But in the level, I'm first going to touch base with romance because there is a romantic situation playing out here. For some of you, if you weren't in a romantic scenario ship and you were coming through very traditional, there might have been a lot of interferences there. You might have been maybe on the fence and second guessing it. And I do feel whatever has transpired, you're really tempering yourself. You're really sitting there and have learned a great deal through this process. And I'm feeling almost like a death of the old. There is an old energy subsiding away. It's taken a while, but it really feels as though the moon phases have really been working with you at the moment, and your intuition has really clocked on. So it's not operating from a place of ego. You're operating from a place of feeling and emotion. Feeling an emotion is more honoring how you feel to do with it. I'm through the third eye. I'm trying to understand how I feel about it. I do feel you are moving into the acceptance stage of a situation, and I feel some great deal of relief for some reason. So be it you have achieved some goals and you're physically getting back onto a stable ground, I do feel you guys are really tired. I'm also feeling as though if there has been a toxic situation, this is now the separation scenario ship of it. But again, you're uncertain what is coming through. It's like a lot of information coming at you at once, not really knowing what to do with your energy. Some of these things can be out of our control, but nevertheless, you're moving forward. It's, again, many ways this can play out. in your mind, but you also know there is physically no turning back. For some of you, this can be a fight that transpires. For some of you, it's definitely just a quick 360, bang, and you're moving forward. This can also be a reversal of your fortune, but it can be quite karmic in nature. I'm not getting a bad feeling though. I feel this is something that you've been dealing with for quite a while, and it has felt it was really running its course. You're coming to terms with it. Now, this could be a memory. This could be a scenario and trying to reach peace with it. Usually when we do such, what you do tend to find is doors open. I am feeling you're closing one door that you felt did not resonate with you, and you're moving towards the next. There is a little bit of unsurety. Some of you are feeling, what does this mean moving forward? Now, if this is a soulmate twin flame connection, some of you can be thinking, if I move towards this scenario, will this person accept me? Some of you are going to want, a little bit of time to sit in it. But again, I see a question mark hanging over a new connection. Now, I do feel that's really temporary, but it's more, I feel you're considering maybe what the other party is thinking over what physically is there, because through this, number one, I am seeing the separation. If you are leaving a situation, be it it's a job, person, place, or thing, it's caused dramas. It's caused a lot of dramas. Your values weren't matching, okay? The locations weren't matching. They didn't have the same ideals. It doesn't mean necessarily you're on the wrong path. I do feel it's a renegotiation of your life, but it's a redirection in the compass sense. You're not going to tolerate. It's like whatever's happened, which I'm going to pull a clarify because I feel it's a conversation piece playing out. I'm seeing as though after that point, there's no going back. So whatever this is, however it's playing out, Mercury and retrograde, it does make sense. Being careful about what we say. But again, it's to do with values. I feel, just where it stands, where it is, not seeing the hay for the clouds and really having to make a decision based on where you stand right now. Especially if this has been a long-standing situation and it hasn't been so great. It's coming to the forefront and it's revealing some of these hidden emotions that are really, cropped up inside us. I do feel you're going to have great clarity in your own minds about where your passion is and where you want to put that energy. And, no matter how loyal we are, if a road is closing for us and a new one is opening, it's actually a compliment. It doesn't feel like it at the time. And then sometimes when we're not listening to universe, it takes the choice from us so that we don't have to be the bad guy, so to speak, but we can see the truth. And it's to teach us to trust in the process. I'm seeing with the magician, you're not being foolish after that. I feel you're sitting with it. You're like, okay, I'm just going to sit with this. I'm not going to resist it. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to observe and I'm going to see what my guides are showing me. And I do feel with this Fool, you're going to have the direct notion as to what to do and how to react to this. You're not going to do anything silly. I think you're going to be very cautious about pouring energy into any situation. But whatever this is, I feel it's almost like you're seeing the writing on the wall. And like I said, there's no turning back. So whatever this is that's played out for you, it may have been quite an arduous situation or a very toxic situation. It's just whatever has transpired, you've seen the truth. And you might be thinking about it, but overall, it's like with the woman closing her eyes, you're tuning into how you feel, not just how other people feel. And that is giving you the closure piece to move forward towards destiny and what you feel is more in alignment for you. So I do feel it's really exciting. Overall, if you have been working through tasks at work, I see this to be a very beautiful possibility for you. Now, this can be really spanning over into the following month, but overall, I see people seeing the truth of who you really are. So if this has been a work scenario ship, I do see that the outcome is going to be incredibly positive, which we will go into in the extension read. When it does come to a third-party energy, the choice is being made. And this can be happening with a bang. Overall, I do feel you'll know where to pour your energy into. Stay tuned for the snippet, and I'll see you during the week. Okay, Aries, for this special edition, we do have the extension read, and it is with the Tarot of Sexual Magic for the romance factor of things, and we have pulled cards for your career sector. Now, both energies are looking super juicy. One, I can say, this healing in this connection that you're choosing, are you coming to terms with the past, you're moving forward, you're being a mover shaker, and you're committing to this individual, but will they commit? Come and join us and see how this is going to play out in the Members Hub. Thanks for joining us. If you do want the extension read, it is in the link directly below in the box. Also, all the booking information is there. Please subscribe if you do want to have current updates relating to astrology, moon energy, twin flame path. I do have super chats, so if you do feel you can't afford a reading, you can jump through and have a question during the sessions, as well as if you haven't joined my website, please do, because I do put up notifications relating to when I'm coming live, any events coming up, and specials. Take care. I will see you later. Have a great week.